They are not reacting to your luck, they are reacting to your escape. You didn't just survive, you broke a pattern they are still trapped in. They are hungry because you proved it was possible. Your breakthrough exposed their excuses. You didn't betray them. You outgrew the limitation. Your survival feels like their abandonment. You walk through what they avoided. You healed what they normalized. You choose discipline where they choose delay. You became proof they didn't want to see. You became that proof that they didn't want to see. Your evolution confronts their discomforts. We've discussed this before in previous videos. You didn't get lucky. You didn't get lucky. You got aligned. They are not mad at you. They are mad at the mirror you have become. Period. You remind them of the version of themselves they abandoned. Your courage highlights their hesitation. You broke cycles they are still busy defending. You broke that cycle. Your growth disrupts their narrative. You refuse to stay small for their comforts. You are not shrinking. You are not reducing yourself. No, we are not doing that again. You made a decision they keep postponing. You outgrew environments that fed your doubt. You stopped asking for permission. Your growth disrupts their narrative. You refuse to stay small for their comfort. Who does you staying small serve? You didn't wait for rescue, you became it. Yes, you rescued yourself. You choose yourself, and that feels like rejection to them. Your standards exposed their tolerance. You left survival mode. They are still negotiating with it. You left that survival mode while they are still busy negotiating with it. You saw through illusions they still protect. Your boundaries feel like walls to those used to unearned access. You stopped shrinking to fit their expectations. You became consistent where they stayed inconsistent. It is not your job to make other people become consistent in their own life, in their decisions. Your results speak louder than their opinions. You turned pain into power, power into pleasure, pleasure into purpose. They turned it into identity. They turned their pain into their identity. You refuse to stay stuck in shared struggle. No. Capital no. You choose healing over belonging. Your silence became louder than their noise. You moved differently and they notice. Mm. They noticed. Your glow is evidence of inner work. You didn't just change, you transformed. You transformed. You didn't just change. Your discipline broke generational patterns. You stopped explaining yourself. You stopped apologizing for evolving. You became unavailable for dysfunction. I am totally unavailable for any form of dysfunction. We are not available over here. You stopped entertaining what drains you. You raised your frequency and lost alignment with them. Your elevation feels like separation to those who stayed. You didn't leave them. You left the version of you that tolerated less. You choose truth over familiarity. You stopped participating in your own limitation. Your growth created distance they didn't prepare for. They want you to still be there, going over the same trauma, the same stories. No, you became intentional. They stayed reactive. You turned inward and found your power. Your power. You are grounded in your power. Nobody can tell you who you are because you are so grounded in yourself. Your success challenges their beliefs about what is possible. You became who you said you would be. Yes, you became who you said you would be, period. Your resilience unsettles those who gave up. You didn't fold under pressure. You formed under it. You kept going when it got uncomfortable. You made sacrifices they weren't willing to make. You invested in yourself when no one was watching. You stopped waiting and started building. You honored your vision when it looked uncertain. You trusted yourself, and that changed everything. Your journey requires accountability, and that they resist. They resist accountability. We are accountable over here. You became disciplined in a distracted world. You choose growth over validation. You outgrew the need to be understood. If you understand me, fine. If you don't, fine. We don't over explain ourselves in this community. We don't. You became rooted in your identity. You no longer need approval to move. Like waiting for whose approval? Whose permission? We are a moving train over here. If you are in the way, you get railroaded. You made peace your priority. You no longer need approval to move. You refuse to return to what broke you. We are not addicted to suffering. Darling, babes, we are not addicted to suffering. You became the evidence of your own belief. You pulled through, and that alone shifted the room. They are surprised that you pulled through because you did the work. You are doing the work. You are grounded. You are in love with yourself. It is not a half-assed thing. You are all in, fully on board. So let them be hungry. Your breakthrough was never meant to be comfortable for everyone. Okay? It was never meant to be comfortable for everyone. You didn't just make it out. You became someone who never has to go back. Period. And the end of it. You became someone who never had to go back. And that is why they are surprised. They are surprised at your growth. They are surprised at your abundance. They are surprised at your wealth. They are surprised at your joy, your happiness, the fact that you are healed, you are healthy, you are grounded, you are who you think you are, and you embody that they are surprised at. They are surprised that you are still standing. They are surprised you didn't break. They are surprised you are still here, still being you, still being happy. Your happiness is a surprise to some people. The fact that you are resilient, that you have chosen to stay on your lane, on your path, whether it's your business, your career, relationships, the fact that you have chosen to be intentional and committed and grounded in your beliefs, it is surprising. Some people don't want you to be. If you are interested in joining the Sovereign Feminine Collective, link to that will be in the description box below. Because again, we're about being the best that we can be as gifted, talented, ambitious, skilled, spiritually aligned, physically, mentally aligned women over here. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, click on the notification button. What are you waiting for? And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay feminine, stay grounded, stay aligned, stay abundant, and keep blooming. May you always believe in yourself. I love you all so much, and I am waiting for you. Mwah. Bye.